right, good morning, everybody. We thank you for joining us on the Pix 11 Morning News. It is Thursday, October 22nd. I'm John Muller.
Good morning. I'm Vanessa Freeman. We do begin this morning with a look at your weather and traffic with Marissa Torres. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning, guys. And John, welcome back. We missed
Thank
you.
you, Marissa. I missed you, too.
Saw you were chopping wood.
I was. I'm sore all over.
Well, your biceps look bigger, so I wasn't sure if that was part of it.
You know it. You know it.
Oh, good to have you back. All right, it's a Thursday once again, waking up with some fog out there, and it's going to be locally dense in spots. You'll noticing areas out in Lakehurst down to half a mile, 3/4 of a mile out in Sussex. So this is once again what we're going to be dealing with for the morning hours, and then as we get further into the day, that fog is going to lift up and dissipate. A little bit warmer out there as well. It's running 6.
They say Iran and Russia are both involved in an alleged plot to confuse and intimidate American voters. This announcement comes less than 2 weeks before Election Day. Pix 11's Kirsten Cole has
Morning, everybody, on this Thursday, Friday Eve. But it's kind of like Monday for me anyway.
Right.
October 22nd, I'm John Muller.
Good morning, folks. I'm Vanessa Freeman. So great to have you back,
Great to
John.
finally be
Missed
back.
you.
We've been separated for a few weeks. It's
For
nice.
far too long.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Feels so good on this Thursday. We're working on a lot. 218,000 people have died from COVID-19 in the United States. Now, a Long Island church is doing its part to honor each one of them, one bell ring at a time.
We have 2 slow spots. We'll start off in Jersey City. So Tunnelly Avenue, something we've been talking about since I first joined you over an hour ago. Southbound side is where the construction is. So that's why we started with the delays in the bridge. Now, even just this view of the tolls is looking better than what we had yesterday. A lot of our cameras were fogged out yesterday, and you had the wet roads out there this morning. I think that's what's made this week feel a little bit longer to me. So we'll talk about the commute. So Tunnelly Avenue is actually a spot I've been talking about for most of the morning, plaguing us. And every morning we've been watching this commute. We've been waking up with the clouds and the fog, and then even a little damp out there in spots. Now we have a live look at the Lincoln Tunnel. I will say it does
I think a lot of people are going to be tuning in because it's not only the second and final, but there's so many new rules in place too to see how.
And they want to hear some substance this time, right?
Yeah.
Not just a lot of talking over each other.
All right, 10:03. National security officials are warning voters.
Yeah, they say Iran and Russia are involved in an alleged plot to confuse and intimidate American voters. Pix 11, who updated the maps in Brooklyn and Queens. Take a look at
Well, most Americans can think back on childhood, remember some exciting moments from Halloween. I used to love it. I never went home from trick-or-treating.
Halloween was the best, right? Especially if it wasn't super cold and you could actually see your costume.
Yeah.
But we can all agree that the best part about the day is, of course, the candies. So what's the best and worst candy Americans love to get?
For your pets.
This is great television, folks. You don't